Welcome to TMC Fishing. Like always, thanks for watching. All right, today's plan. We are at the 4x4 desert pond. Hopped in the Ranger this morning, got a couple hours to play. Really wanting to test out a new lure that I've never really had the opportunity to throw. And that's a spy bait. I got one, I don't know, about a year ago in a mystery tackle box. And they're kind of a niche lure. You generally want calm days and clear water for them, which is what we got today. So I figured it was a great opportunity to test out something new, try something new. And also this week we've got a big warm front moving through. So I'm hoping these fish are going to get a lot more active, a lot more chasey kind of mood. And hopefully we can catch some on some of the fun stuff. Hopefully the crank and bite turns back on, and maybe even a chatterbait or something today. But we're going to go around and give it a try and try something new. So come along. All right. So this is the spy bait I was talking about. Kind of an off color for clear water, but we'll see. There's actually it looks like there's a bit of an algae bloom going on right now. So it's kind of muddied up the water just a bit, which may hurt, may help. Yeah, so apparently these things are super simple. I mean, there's nothing fancy to them. You just cast them out there and reel them back to you real slow. They sink super slow. And they've got those two little propellers, I guess, at their nose and at the back. And so that creates all of the vibration that you need, especially when it's slick calm like this. I'm just kind of checking out the action here. And I can see those little things. I mean, you got to reel it super slow because she does want to climb. These little propellers kind of make all your noise and turbulence. You got to fish it on a real light setup. The hooks are really light gauge too. So, have your drag set a little loose. So you're not going to be horsing that fish in. I tangled it up. Yeah. Make a bad cast. But that's where this little BFS combo really comes into play. So you can throw these really light, finessey lures on it without having to use a spinning reel. The water's lower than it was last time I was out here. I was hoping it'd come up because we got some snow, but the water's just the ground's just too dry. I'm sure it all soaked into the ground before it made it down the mountain to here, but there's a fish. He hit it kind of funky, so I didn't really lay into him. Oh, keep the tension. All right, lipless for the win. Yeah. Not a bad fish, actually. Okay, please stay calm so I don't get myself. All right. And now I get to show off my new board. I After the last online tournament I did, this Launchmaster Classic, I went and ordered me a actual catch board to use for kayak fishing and whatnot. But it seems to hold them and their mouth shut pretty well. Okay. Shut your mouth. We're gonna go all right. Looks like we got 14 and a quarter. That's my first fish. This is another online tournament that's going on right now. Tyler Reels Fishing, so TRF, is the one hosting this. So that's why it's February TRF. And so I've got the whole month of February to get a 5-fish limit. So that makes it fun. It's a free tournament if you want to put in. It's absolutely free to register. You just go to Fishing Chaos and log in and set up an account there. And it's just something to do. I mean, I'm gonna fish anyways, so I might as well score out and see what my best 5 fish of the month I can really pull. And then if I'm lucky enough to place high up in the leaderboards, they've got tons of sponsors. So you could get rods, you could get reels, you could get lures and baits and all kinds of stuff. So it's just an excuse to potentially get some gear. The top winners can actually get some really cool stuff. I know I did one last year, and the winner got a Minn Kota Ultrex, which is like a $5,000 trolling motor, was for the #1 guy. So, I mean, there's definitely a lot of prize money out there. There's a lot of cool things you can win. But I don't know exactly what the prizes are for this go round, but because I haven't done it since. But we're just gonna have some fun. Helps me keep track and kind of see. I mean, I'm gonna be primarily pond hopping, you know, this February. We might make it to the lake once. Maybe towards the end of February. But if so, we're probably going to be crappie fishing. Well, honestly, we'll see. Haven't made any plans yet, so just kind of flying by the seat of my pants. So I'm walking over this bank and checking out this cove, and there's just bass everywhere down this bank line, but they're just so freaking spooky. I don't know what it is they want. There's a couple really big ones over there. I just can't get anything to commit to anything. I kind of want to switch up to the Nico or a drop shot. And fish that. Something real subtle. There's a fish. Come here, baby. There we go, you'll score. All right. And you're supposed to, I was bad about it with the other fish, but you're supposed to wet the board so it doesn't hurt them. Now, and what I did right there is I noticed all these bass are sitting just off the edge of this mud line. Like the bank goes out a good like 6 feet and then it drops into the natural V of this cove. And I'm throwing off that and running it down that line. And that's where he was. And that's where it seemed to be. I could see fish all the way down it. So we're gonna do that a couple more times, see if we can't replicate. And I was thinking about throwing something a little more passive. You know, like a drop shot or a Nico or something. Which I probably will come back and do. But if we can get some of these more aggressive fish out of the way here first, then all the better. So that one absolutely throttled it. That's what I want to see. There's, oh, that's a good fish. That's a better one. See, just paralleling the bank right here. Oh, come here. Oh, yeah. All right, that's definitely the biggest fish of the day. Skinny. They're not eating super good here, but it's a fish. Let's try and get this wet here. And not fall down this hill would be cool. Let's see here. Much better. $16. Alright, well, that is scoreable fish number 3. And it seems like the lipless is gonna keep being the consistent player this trip. I got some other stuff in mind, but it's just like I'm talking about, you know, this deeper water. I'm trying to parallel it and cast them parallel. And now on that one, I let it sink all the way to the bottom, and as soon as I started reeling, he hit it pretty quick. So they're still relating down deep, and so you're basically having to just reel it right into their face. And so makes me think if I had a a little paddle tail, a little underspin or something I could throw and kind of drag along the bottom would do really well too. But right now, lipless is definitely MVP. I'm seeing these guys all up real shallow. Ooh, shit. Spooked that one. Big gills. Giant gills. Come on. Got that one. I was like, I knew one of them had to get it eventually. Oh, he spit it. Dang it. Dang it. I think that one was scoreable too, but off that point, there's a lot of them. I hate that now I kind of busted them all out. Spooked them. I really do think, with as shallow as they are right here, I might be able to grab my little popper and catch them on a popper. I really do think I could do it. I'm gonna set myself an alarm for 2 o'clock. There's a fish. Gotta keep tension. Don't let them jump. That's how I lost the last one. No, no, no. I don't think he'll score. Maybe. Just maybe. All right. First drop shot fish. This one's actually pretty healthy. He's got some girth to him, but I don't think he's... Oh, he might be. He might. If he'll flatten out. Shut your mouth. Over down. He makes it. All right. See, and that one was all over it quick. Oop, I don't know. like I'm saying, I'm just paralleling the bank here and checking. I can see there's tons of fish right here in these shallows. I mean, they're all over. It's just a matter of hitting a fish that hasn't seen you yet and trying to trigger that feed response, because these fish are so spooky because this water is so clear. And of course it's midday, which is making it much tougher because they can see so well. But you know, ideally a little more low light or a little murkier water would probably help dramatically. But we're getting bites, talking some of them into it, so no giants, but they're all fun. Just really wish we could get some water into this dang thing. If it goes all summer like this pond might die this year come June, July. Try paralleling it. Seeing fish cruise on it. There's a nice fish right there, actually. Ooh, he darted right at it. I think he spooked, but he also went in that direction, so. Ooh. Nope, he went and got it. Oh, he come off. I lost tension. Gosh, dang it. Okay, you can't lose pressure. As soon as he hit the surface of the water, I lost him for just a split second, and that's all it takes. And they're gone. Gosh darn it. That was a good fish too. One of the bigger ones of the day. Oh, that sucks. Come on, come back for it. That didn't hurt your face that bad. Oh man, that was a good fish too. Oop, oop. Oh, that was another bite. I think he took my worm. No? Took my weight. Little son of a gun. There's another big one right there. That's another problem, is sometimes they key in on this little bait or this little drop shot weight, and they'll eat the weight. All right, so I totally forgot to do an outro, so here it is. Had a good day, a lot of fun. Managed to get 4 scoreable fish, 3 or 4, and had a good time of it. Some stuff didn't work that I thought would work, and vice versa, so that was interesting. I really wanted to use that spy bait, but it really needs like flat, calm conditions, and all of a sudden the wind picked up like 30 minutes after I got there, so kind of spoiled that. So I'll probably try it again in the future, but just try and find a better day for it. But the lipless, as always, MVP. Did great, caught the majority of my fish, and then had a little bit of a lull, and then switched over to the drop shot and was getting good bites and like good activity on the drop shot. I just couldn't keep them pinned. I lost 2 good fish, 1 really good fish, and a lot of it's just throwing that EWG hook versus like an open hook. I have a hard time throwing a drop shot with an exposed hook because I just feel like I snag on everything, but there's really nothing to snag out there, so I don't know why I didn't do it. But it cost me a fish or 2, but it was fun. But I really hope, and I'm crossing my fingers, that we get some moisture coming in soon, because that body of water, normally this time of year, you almost can't fish it from the bank because the water's up so high. It's almost up into the tree line. That's where it should be, and it's not. So that's scary. if we don't get any moisture come like June or July, I'm really scared that pond's going to just turn over and kill everything. So hopefully we get some snow or some rain or something, or monsoons early. I don't know. Fingers crossed. But either way, it was a good day. Had a lot of fun. Gonna keep it going through February and try and score as high as we can on the TRF challenge. So if you're interested, hop on the challenge and pin me. Let me know I'm in the Southern Division because I'm in Arizona. Post some fish. Let me know where you're at. See if you can beat me. It'd be a good time. So anyways, thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time.